But first I'd like to acknowledge our business sponsors who help make these luncheons possible. Our founding sponsor is ERA Landmark, and First Security Bank is our presenting sponsor. We have two business sponsors, Bozeman Deaconess Health Services and MSU's Jake Jabs College of Business. It's actually pretty cool that all these folks are local Montana businesses. And I think you'll be surprised at how many recipients today are Montana natives and MSU grads. I'd also like to thank Sue at Country Flower for the beautiful centerpieces today. Please join me in thanking the sponsors. So we have a full agenda, so we're going to kind of work through lunch today, so please enjoy as we continue. And I'd actually like to figure out where I am. You know, this is the third year of the Business Journal's 20 Under 40 Awards, and today we'll be acknowledging the outstanding business people of 2014. But I think we have a few recipients from last year here with us today that I'd like to recognize. So would you stand when I call your name, please? Kelly Bresnahan Lawler. Woohoo! I think Dee Metric is here. Dee. And Ellie Staley. Ellie. So I would like to bring up Robin Erlenbush to say a few things about the background of our awards process. Robin?
Good afternoon. There's over 270 of us here today. I am so excited that you decided to share your Monday with us. Let me just give you a little bit of background on why I think this is such a great day to honor the next generation. I was very, very lucky when I moved to Bozeman. I moved to Bozeman when I was 23 years old and got into the real estate business, and some very wise person took me by the hand and introduced me to the Bozeman Rotary Club. And that generation of individuals took me into their heart and mentored me and helped my company grow and succeed. I think we all have an obligation as business people to raise up the next generation. And I think the next generation that's being honored today has an obligation to take on the responsibility of everything in our community that involves giving back, serving on boards, becoming a philanthropist, and really becoming a leader so that you can shine for those to come. So we are so excited by the response and the excitement about this award. This award has been given for the last 2 years, but we were absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of applicants and the quality of the applicants. We had approximately 125 applicants, and it was a very strenuous process that we went through. And it's just absolutely delightful to see the winners who will be introduced in a few moments. And then we also created this year what's called a President's Circle. And those are, we had so many incredible candidates that there was just no way we could stop at 20. So for those of you who may be in the room who may have nominated someone or were nominated, could I also very much encourage you to continue to renominate and apply in the future years, because realistically, this is a award that will only grow. Let me introduce to you the other people who served on the selection committee. So Cheryl Ridgely, Vice President, Business Development, Bozeman Deaconess Health Services. Audrey Lee, Director of Communication at Jake Jabs College of Business. Is she in the room? I gotta keep switching glasses. I can't see long and short. So you gotta wave big for me today. Stephanie Presley, publisher of the Chronicle. Kelly Bresnahan Lawler, Operation Manager at ERA Landmark, is in the back of the room. And Ellie Staley was also involved in the selection process. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Stephanie, and we'll start the presentation.
Thank you, Robin. You were right that it was a strenuous process. We actually got flooded with nominations, and, you know, in order to acknowledge as many people as possible, we immediately thought we've got to have a second tier of 20 people to recognize. They certainly warrant attention, and so I'd like to invite Ellie Staley to come up and help me acknowledge the President's Circle recipients. So when I call your name, if you would make your way up here, which may take a minute, and come up and receive your certificate. These are in no particular order whatsoever. Our first recipient is Marissa Feuer. So is Marissa here? There she is. Marissa is 32 and a graduate of MSU. She started her own design company, Bright Black Architecture, and Design in 2009, which has steadily grown. Marissa attained her Montana architecture's license while running her business, yet she still finds time to volunteer in the community and mentor others. Congratulations, Marissa. Our next recipient is Trevor McSpadden. Is Trevor with us today? Trevor is 38 and the owner of Haystack Development, a land use planning and development firm. Trevor works with both small business owners and large developers, and he's passionate about how the valley grows. He's active in civic duties and simply loves the Bozeman and Big Sky communities. And I do recall he couldn't be here today, so we'll save that for him. Our next recipient is Abby Turner. Abby is 30 and the owner of Icing on the Cake Events, the Montana Bridal Tour, and co-owner of Rocky Mountain Bride magazine. She's the founder and vice president of Bozeman's Young Professional Group. Abby is also an MSU graduate and an avid volunteer for Girl Scouts. Congratulations, Abby. Mark Seacat. Mark, yes, an MSU grad, is 35 and started Seacat Creative, an innovative marketing agency geared toward the hunting industry. I don't think he was able to be here today, but he turned his passion for the outdoors into a now thriving business. He was able to, well, he's a conservationist at heart and works with many nonprofit wildlife organizations. Our next recipient is Lacey Brown. Lacey is 34 and a broker at ERA Landmark Real Estate. She grew up in Bozeman and returned to her hometown after a short stint away. Lacey not only achieves top honors in her profession, but in her personal life, being a mom to her 2 autistic sons and a loving wife to her husband, a veteran. Oh yeah, and she also coaches the Bozeman High Cheer Squad. Congratulations. Bill Conover. Bill, 36, is the owner of Conover Commercial Services, a fencing and snowplowing company. He also returned to his hometown of Bozeman in 2010 and started his business by cold calling all over town. Bill's company now employs 15 to 20 laborers and maintains a 5-star Google rating each year. Congratulations. Megan McLaughlin. Megan is 35 and the owner of Prompt Enterprises, a marketing and events company that keeps her busy developing sponsorships, managing personnel, budgets, and planning events. She's a tireless contributor to the community with a particular passion for women's empowerment and global engagement. Congratulations. Ryan Rickert. Ryan, 31, is the guy behind a familiar sight in Bozeman, all those colorful electrical boxes on the street corners. Now we know the guy behind he started the Clean Slate Group and CSG Media in 2011 and has grown to 15 employees and a second location in South Dakota. Ryan donates 10% of every project, including his anti-graffiti vinyl wraps, to local nonprofits that mentor youths. Congratulations. I always wondered who was doing that. Holly Diggins. Is Holly here? Holly is 29 and the Vice President of Operations at Canine Care Montana. Holly is also married to a veteran and became familiar with canine care by seeking a service dog. She organized a phenomenal fundraiser and quickly became indispensable, helping match wounded warriors with trained dogs. Congratulations, Holly. Jeffrey Stevens, 39, just under the wire. I don't think he's here today, but he is the owner of Taco Del Mar, Montana. He opened the state's first Taco Del Mar in 2001, which quickly became one of the top volume stores in the country. Can't forget that Jeff was also a starting kicker on the 1993 MSU Bobcat football team and still supports MSU athletics. So congratulations. Ingrid McNair. Ingrid is a mere 26 years old and has the weighty job as the crisis program manager for the Gallatin Mental Health Center. Ingrid started at the Hope House in 2011, supporting individuals undergoing a mental health crisis. Her calm demeanor and leadership skills earned her increasing responsibilities, including building critical relationships with law enforcement. Doesn't look like Ingrid's here today. Okay. Megan Jacks. Do we have Megan? There she is. Megan is 38 and the owner of After 5 and Weddings, formal wear and bridal shop. In the last 11 years, Megan has grown her business fivefold and does business on a national scale. Megan started an innovative program in her store called After 5 Brides Give Back, where she and her staff assist local charities. Congratulations. Scott Christensen. Scott is 36 and the Director of Conservation for the Greater Yellowstone Coalition. Scott has a deep knowledge and scientific understanding of the Greater Yellowstone ecosystem. He's been recognized nationally for his work in recovering and restoring cutthroat trout populations. Scott is a regular volunteer at Bozeman's Community Cafe. Emily Ryan. I know I saw Emily. Emily is 38 and the owner of her own business, Food for Thought Catering. Emily is a registered dietitian and since starting her business in 2008 has sustained a 15% annual growth. She donates both her food and time to numerous community organizations and especially enjoys mentoring young people. Congratulations. Matt Griffith. Matt is 35 and the Chief Technology Officer at Wisetail, part of the learning management system industry. He helped the company grow from 1 employee to 20, creating homegrown tech jobs in Bozeman. Matt's all about hard work, curiosity, and a general love of people, especially the Bobcat football team. Congratulations. Dr. Jonathan Wilhelm. Dr. John is 37 and the owner of Pro Chiropractic in Belgrade. Not only is he a community doctor that cares for locals, he also travels internationally with the World Cup bobsled teams, cares for Olympic athletes at the Colorado Training Center. John volunteers his time and skills to numerous local causes, including schools, sports teams, races, such as the Bridger Run, and local veterans. Congratulations. Tamala Irons. Tamala is 37 and the lead teacher at the Bozeman Summit School. Tamala is totally committed to the success of her students and provides a personal experience for each of them. She's not only involved in community service efforts, but encourages her students to do the same. Many families are at the Bozeman Summit School just because of Tamala. Congratulations. Troy Scherer. Is Troy here today? Troy is 36 and is the owner of Design 5 Landscape Architecture and Planning. Troy and his wife Jenny both have master's degrees in landscape architecture, so after working at a local design firm and the recession hit, they hatched the idea for the company and haven't looked back. They now have 7 employees and many return clients. Congratulations. Christopher Cumleen. Chris is 32 and an honors graduate from MSU with degrees in both economics and finance. Planning a career on Wall Street, he was lured back to become the general manager at Montana Trout Fitters. Chris rebuilt the business and saw a 200% revenue growth over 5 years. Chris was recruited to Ed Jones, where he is now a financial advisor. He enjoys working with veterans through therapeutic fly fishing programs. Congratulations. Dave Cole. Dave is 30, and guess what? He's an MSU grad and financial advisor, but with Raymond James. Dave earned his certified financial planner designation in order to help clients with complicated financial situations. Dave volunteers with several charitable organizations as well as coaching youth. He loves giving opportunity to those less fortunate and is in the process of adopting 2 children from Haiti. Congratulations. So those are the President's Circle recipients. I think that's rather impressive. Let's give them all one more hand. Before we get started with the presentation, I neglected to acknowledge one more past recipient of the 20 Under 40, and that is Sunny Napton, who is here today. The sponsor of our awards today is the Downtown Bozeman Association, and Ellie Staley is here, who happens to be a past recipient of the 2040. And I would actually like her to say a few words about that, and then we'll get rolling.
Hey everybody. As Stephanie said, my name is Ellie Staley. I'm with the Downtown Bozeman Partnership. And I'm just honored to be here. Last year being a recipient was pretty incredible. And I just know how special this is for all of you. I just wanted to know, and I know these guys have mentioned a couple times, it was a rigorous process coming down to the top 40, but I will tell you, it was incredible. I just had a great time reading them. It took a long time, I'm not gonna lie, several days, but it was just really neat to see the entrepreneurial spirit and talent this community has. I think everyone in this room knows that we have an incredibly talented community, but to sit down and to read 125 applications of just incredible talent and giving and all of that was just really, really neat. I think that really the thing that hit hard for me is as young people in this community, I think we try to feel like we make an impact. And I think what it comes down to is in a growing community like Bozeman, we really do make an impact. I really consider ourselves pioneers for this community. And what we do and how hard we work and the communities we give to or the organizations we give to truly help shape the future of this growing community. And I'm not sure you can say that for every community across the country. And I think that's part of what makes Bozeman so special. I would just say really that we should get to the fun part and hand out these awards. So thank you all so much for being here, and thanks again.
Stand right over here. Yeah. Okay. So again, these are in no particular order, but we're going to get rolling with Chad Biggerstaff. So please come up. You have to stand here. Chad is 35 and the Big Sky Ski Program Director at Eagle Mount Bozeman. He took over 3 years ago and has increased the organization's presence in Big Sky with program growth at 25% per year. Last year broke records with more than 500 adaptive ski lessons undertaken in Big Sky and a growing volunteer corps. Chad took up monoskiing himself so he can demonstrate sit-skiing techniques. He also directs the Emblem program assisting injured Montana veterans. So congratulations. Say a few words.
Well, thank you very much. I've got to thank my family for coming up and being here with me today, the staff at Eagle Mount who allow me to do what I get to do every day. People always say you've got the greatest job. You get to ski all winter and you get to rock climb and hike and raft all summer, and that is true, but the thing that makes my job so amazing is the people I get to work with. The volunteers that we have every day and the participants that we have every day are incredible. Just this last weekend, I was working with a gal I've been working with for 4 years. She is a quadriplegic. She took up monoskiing even though everybody told her she'd never be able to do it. And this weekend, she went down a green run all by herself with no tether, no help of any kind. And to see the smile on her face at the end of the day was just, it was incredible. So that's why I have the best job in the world, and I love everything I get to do. So thank you very much for this. I appreciate it.
The Academy Awards got nothing on this. This is good. Bree Thompson. Bree is 31, a Bozeman native, and the founding owner of Olivelle. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, that works.
Olivelle, a specialty food shop in Bozeman. Bree introduced premium quality European ingredients to craft local oils and herb blends, while creating a local manufacturing facility for producing food products distributed worldwide. She also developed a consulting business helping others start up specialty food shops. Bree gives back to area nonprofits through her cooking class donations to the tune of more than $30,000 and works with the Business Advisory Council for Bozeman High School. Congratulations.
So first I just want to say thank you to my lovely husband who helped get me nominated, and Betty Cure. And then my amazing staff, and of course my amazing customers, because without all of you, we wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't have been able to grow my business to the level that I have and continue to keep growing it. Yeah, this is phenomenal. I have to say, after listening to all of the other nominees so far, I feel a little bit small. You guys are so impressive out there. It's phenomenal to see Bozeman has such great talent at such a young age. So thank you very much for this honor. I very much appreciate it.
Philip Sullivan. Philip is 38, holds a PhD, and has co-founded 3 businesses, including Wild Rye Distilling. Philip is committed to Montana agriculture and has a passion to see rural communities thrive. At Wild Rye, he applies science and craft using Montana specialty crops to create distilled spirits and advance the knowledge of fermentation of locally grown products. He's currently an assistant research professor at MSU, where he earned his undergraduate degree, and has authored more than 50 scientific publications and patents. Doesn't look like he was able to be here today, but we'll give him a round of applause. Amanda Schultz. Amanda is 39, a native Montanan and an MSU grad, and is the director of the Montana Women's Business Center for the Prospera Business Network. In 2009, she wrote a winning grant to start the center that now provides business consulting, training, and mentoring to assist women in starting their own and growing their small businesses. Since the inception, the Montana Women's Business Center has counseled more than 1,000 people, creating 65 new businesses and 300 jobs. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for this honor, Stephanie, for putting together this wonderful program, and the committee, and my parents who joined. They came up from Arizona after early, returning from their snowbird trip. So thanks for coming today. And the Prospera team, Stuart and Drew and Crystal from SBA, and Helena is here that supports the program as well. So thank you for all that you do, and for our awesome business community, and incredibly vibrant business community, and all the wonderful entrepreneurs out there who give us the purpose to do what we do. So thank you.
Morgan Rangel. Morgan is one of our youngest recipients. At 26, she holds the position of Director of Services for Elixir, a Bozeman-based marketing technology agency. Morgan started in 2012 as the second Elixir employee and became responsible for recruiting, hiring, and training 22 new employees since. Thanks to Morgan, employee retention at the company is 89%. She's actively involved in the community and was the driving force behind paid volunteer and charitable gift matching policies at Elixir.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Amber and Chris for nominating me. They're here today. I also want to thank my fiance for coming. He's normally at home with me when I'm working odd hours at night, so I do appreciate it. And also my other team members who came to support me. It's a very great honor.
Barry Jaidy. Barry is 38 and the Vice President Commercial Relationship Manager at U.S. Bank. A native of Wolf Point and an MSU graduate, he has a strong Eastern Montana work ethic. Being a quick study and through his strong customer relationships, he's been able to grow a solid loan portfolio, prompting steady promotions over his tenure. Barry is now the senior lender in the Bozeman Bank. He's active on a number of community boards, but what really keeps him busy is his new baby boy.
Well, thank you, Stephanie, and thank you for the committee for nominating or for awarding me with this. I stand before you just humbled today. I mean, just truly humbled. I know a lot of the folks out in the audience today and other folks within the community that are under 40, and to be able to stand in front of you, being one of the 20, is just truly I feel blessed. And so, congratulations to everybody else that has been honored with the 20 under 40 award and Presidential Club. I mean, I am truly blessed. So thank you all.
Danielle Miller. Danielle is a whopping 27 and is the membership sales and event manager at the Big Sky Chamber of Commerce. In her role, she has taken the Chamber to new levels, creating an official visitor's guide, enhancing fundraising events, and increasing community engagement. Danielle implemented a Big Sky Business Expo and started the Big Sky Ambassador Program, a volunteer organization.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to my husband and to all the staff up at the Big Sky Chamber of Commerce and to all of my chamber members. Without you guys, I wouldn't have such an amazing job.
Steve Sanford. At 38, Steve has co-owned Salient Technologies for about 8 years, a leading small tech engineering firm. He is a graduate of MSU's School of Engineering and has developed patented wheelchair technologies that have helped disabled children and adults worldwide. Last year, Salient was recognized with Prototype of the Year by Popular Science. Steve and his business partner, David Yakos, developed a mentorship program for students, providing an inside look at the development process.
Thank you very much. I am too truly honored by this award, and just want to thank my wife Ashley and my business partner David and the rest of the team at Salient. Without them, I couldn't have the best job in the world and the best place in the world, so I appreciate it. Thanks.
Robin Blazer. Robin is 39, a Montana native, and the owner of Willie's Distillery. Apparently the selection committee had kind of a thing for spirits. Robin spent 5 years obtaining financing, researching compliance, and preparing to finally release the company's first spirits in 2012. The distillery, located in Ennis, now has 15 employees, distributes in 5 states and Singapore. In her spare time, she runs her other business, the Balanced Body Gym, which helps others in the community maintain fitness and healthy lifestyles.
Thank you. I have to admit, I left my Oscar gown at home, so sorry about that. You know, there was a really neat social study that was released just a few years ago, maybe it was, a dozen or so years ago, that says that your success depends on your 5 closest friends or associates. It's true. And so, I mean, there is no question in my mind that everybody sitting over at this table over here has contributed and has really raised the bar high for me as a person and as a business owner. But now looking around this room, I mean, gosh, you could pick 5 people out, and the level of talent in this room is out of control, in my opinion. And so thank you to everybody who nominated me over there, and my friends and my family, and a lot of other friends out here in this room who I already know, which is kind of fun. So thanks again.
Michael Oshner. I think Michael's award is being accepted by Ben Berta. Sticking with the theme, Michael's 31 and the owner of Plonk Wine Bar. He bought the business at the ripe age of 25, 6 years ago, when nobody was spending money, taking a huge risk. It paid off. Plonk is now one of the most successful restaurant bars in Montana. His courage and perseverance have been inspirational for other young entrepreneurs who have started their own business. As an avid rock climber, it's not unusual to see Michael volunteering to set routes at Spire Climbing Center.
Thank you. And thank you for the committee for this. And obviously, Michael's not here to accept this award. He is, he's demonstrating probably the best piece of advice he gave me, which was take time for yourself. So he's off climbing where it's warm right now and not winter. But really, though, I do want to thank Michael and everyone out there who does what he does as an entrepreneur and inspires people like me. Maybe I'll be up here in 5 years accepting an award for myself. But what I've learned, what I've learned from him, though, is invaluable. You don't learn it in school. You learn it through people that are willing to give their time and their lives to others. So, thank you.
Sydney Rick. Sydney is 35. 5 years ago, she made the courageous decision to go out on her own and open AWE Financial, an independent financial services firm. Having worked for a Fortune 500 company previously, she found that she could better serve clients on her own and now has many repeat clients and referrals. She's a member of the prestigious $1 Million Roundtable of Financial Professionals. Personally, Cindy was a CAP mentor He's active with the Bozeman Chamber, the Bozeman Business and Professional Women, and the Sunrise Rotary.
Thank you. I wasn't really prepared to speak today. Stephanie sent out an email and said this was optional to comment. But I feel like I should since everyone else has. I'm wearing 2 bracelets today that motivate me. One was one that I wore on my wedding, given to me from my husband, and he is my inspiration. The emotions are just coming out of nowhere here. And the other is a bracelet I received last year for my first Mother's Day. So my daughter, she's also my inspiration. This job is incredible, and I love what I do in this community. This community is incredible, and I'm humbled to win, or to be awarded this today. Thank you.
John Bishop. John is all of 30 years old and is the CEO of the Madison Valley Medical Center in Ennis, a position he acquired at 28. John works with his 60 employees to improve patient satisfaction, expand specialty services, and he's dramatically improved the financial performance of the organization. He donates his time to improving life in Ennis and is actively involved in the Relay for Life. Yes, he is an MSU grad.
This is starting to feel a little like an award show. Since I don't have a publisher or an agent or any fans that I know of, I'll go ahead and thank my wife and my family who are an inspiration to me, and all those out there that gave me opportunities in my life to try something new and to give me a job opportunity and let me grow and let me develop the talent that I have. And I'm grateful for this award and for whoever out there nominated me. So thank you.
Nicole Warwood. Nicole is 35 and the Vice President Commercial Lender for American Bank. She's been with the bank for 7 years and now manages a loan portfolio in excess of $40 million. Nicole specializes in serving small business customers and has been the difference between success and failure for many of them. She's held leadership positions with the Gallatin Valley Relay for Life and is active with the Friends of MSU Library and other area nonprofits. Is Gordon Johnson here today by any chance? President of American Bank will accept her award.
I got to say a few things here. Nicole couldn't make it today because she's in Maui. She had a wedding commitment, so she apologized for not being here, but the temperature in Maui is 80 degrees, so I don't blame her. When Nicole first heard that she won this award, she's one of the most humble human beings around. She said she didn't deserve it. As her boss, I can tell you that Nicole, in fact, deserves this award. Good things happen to good people, and Nicole's one of those good people. She left me a little note to say, Nicole would like to convey her sincerest thank you to the community and colleagues, friends, and family that have supported her over the years. One last comment about Nicole. She's very honest, sincere, devoted, and intelligent coworker. She's got a great outlook on life, and her laughter is infectious. So if you don't know Nicole, you need to. She's a great woman.
Dandy Reiner. Dandy is 39 and the owner of Hatch Finders Fly Shop in Livingston. She runs one of the few women-owned fly shops in the country. Dandy ties all the flies in her shop, more than 8,000 per year. She keeps her shop open 7 days a week, all year round, and her phone is like a hotline for fishing questions. Dandy and her shop contribute to the Casting for Recovery program, Wounded Warriors, Healing Waters, Trout Unlimited, and the Tri-County Network Against Domestic and Sexual Violence. Congratulations.
Thank you
very much. Thank you to Bozeman Daily Chronicle's Business Journal for putting this fun shindig together. I'm not one for recognition, but all I know to do is just put my head down and work. So I'm really grateful for this, and I'm grateful for my crazy wackadoodle family. My mom, Deb Downs, and my dad, Dean Reiner, for loving me and supporting me, and Chad Dubois for doing a million little things for me that really adds up. And I'm proud of my business, and I love my customers and love what I do, so can't ask for more than that. Thanks so much.
Mark Meisner. Mark is 34 and currently a sales associate with ERA Landmark Real Estate. He is also a native Montanan and MSU grad and has spent 15 years working in all facets of real estate development, from land acquisition, master planning, construction management, finance, to marketing and sales. Mark is becoming an economic development leader in the community, known for his high ethical standards and height. He also lends a hand to numerous charities and community organizations throughout the year.
Thank you very much. This is truly humbling to even be considered for an award like this amongst this amazing group of young professionals. I'd first of all like to thank Cheryl Ridgely and Bozeman Deaconess Hospital for nominating me, who I've had the opportunity to work with for the past 12 years. Truly an amazing group. I'd also like to thank Robin Erlenbush, my broker, along with all the other associates who are here to support me today and have helped me to grow my business. And then lastly, I'd like to thank all of my clients who, without them, I wouldn't have this opportunity to be up here and to succeed in this community. Thank you.
Erica Ates Coyle. Erica is 29 and the co-executive director at Haven, a local nonprofit that provides services for domestic abuse victims. She has a master's degree from MSU and has worked in the nonprofit community most of her career. She is currently leading a fundraising campaign to build a new shelter for Haven. Erica has been a longtime CAP mentor through Thrive and has given her time to many other local charities. Her nomination form actually said, "She is the kind of role model I would want my own daughter to have."
Thank you, and thank you so much for this honor. I'd like to thank my mom for taking time out of her busy day to be here. And since you guys gave me a microphone, I'm going to take the opportunity to embarrass my coworker who's also here, Jennifer Bain, if you can just wave at least. Jen is the other Haven co-executive director, and it's really because of her hard work and the work of our staff supporting survivors of domestic violence day in and day out that I get to be here today to accept this honor. So thank you all so much.
Jolene Barkus. Jolene is 38 and the Senior Vice President and Senior Credit Officer at Big Sky Western Bank. She started her career as a bank teller while attending night school. She began with Big Sky Western in 2008 and was promoted to Vice President within 5 short years. Jolene has a strong desire to see our community succeed and is active in several local organizations, including Big Brothers Big Sisters, Montana Hope Project, the Girl Scouts, and 2 exchange clubs.
Thank you very much for this award. I'd like to thank my husband and my family for supporting me, and I'd like to also thank all of my coworkers at Big Sky Western Bank, which make going to work every day awesome, and then it's not really work if you thoroughly enjoy what you do every day. Thank you.
Josh and Holly Allen. At 33 and 34, respectively, Josh and Holly own and operate DOG, a pet nutrition retail store. You may be familiar with the cute dog photos they used to have on 8th and Main. They have recently expanded to a second downtown location, while their staff has grown from 4 to 13. Last September, Josh created the Woe Bone, a dog toy with a mission. For every one sold, Woe Designs purchases 2 meals for widows and orphans in developing countries. They provided 1,500 meals in Ethiopia in just a few short months. Holly regularly serves at the community cafe.
Thanks for being here for everyone. Congratulations to all the other award winners. I think I'd probably like to say thanks to our parents first for just setting a good example of hard work and entrepreneurism and faith, and also thanks to all the locals in this community. You know, consciously spending dollars at locally owned establishments is kind of what makes the world go round in the small business community, and we're just really thankful to live in a place that values that. So it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to do business in this town. Thank you.
Stephanie Cole. Stephanie is 28, an MSU grad, and a partner and managing director of Profitable Ideas Exchange, a Bozeman-based consulting firm addressing the business development needs of large companies through peer-to-peer exchanges of CEOs and other top management. Under the leadership of Stephanie and her business partner, John Nord, the company has doubled in size and now employs 17 people. Stephanie is active with Alive Again Life Recovery Mission that helps people with addiction issues. She also volunteers with the YMCA and the Young Professionals Group.
Well, as the raucous crew over there knows, I'm not one to shy away from an open microphone. I am a firm believer in being elevated by those around you, which is great to know there's some scientific studies behind that now. But I'm clearly just a beneficiary of that. I've got a great crew of people over there, most predominantly my husband, who we heard from earlier, and a number of the other folks that have helped me along the way. So programs like this and groups like this also help all of us kind of get to the next level. So I'm appreciative of that and this community. Thanks, Stephanie. Thank you.
Shayla Swanson. Shayla is 32 and the founding owner of Sauce Headwear. At 21, she was a Canadian national team cross-country skier and founded Sauce Headwear to support her ski racing. Frustrated with traditional winter headwear, she created functional, stylish products. After narrowly missing a spot on the 2010 Olympic team, Sauce Headwear became a full-time endeavor. Her products are now sold in 260 retail locations across the continent, and Shayla creates custom products for more than 160 teams around the world. Shayla created a nonprofit organization dedicated to teaching young kids the importance of fitness.
Thank you very much for awarding me this great honor. I just make hats. Everybody else does such amazing things. But I want to thank Angie and Tammy, some members of my team over there who nominated me for this award. And I also want to thank this active outdoor community that has really embraced our products and our brand and has supported the dealers that purchase our products. We're mainly wholesale, so again, like what Josh and Holly were saying, really appreciate the idea that people shop local and support the people that that carry our products as well. So thank you very much. And now if you see a girl staring, if you're wearing any of our products and you see someone staring at you for a little too long, it's probably me. I still get really excited when I see people out there wearing our stuff. I just, so thank you very much.
Is anybody else impressed with this group? Let's give them one more hand.